Light them up.
All right, let's kill these bastards.
وبركاته، معكم الشرطة من قناة مستر جيمز. رجعنا لكم مقطع جديد من A Noire. اليوم نشوف وش نحقق فيه، ولا تنسون معنا بزر اللايك والاشتراك معنا في هذه القناة. تابعونا موقع التواصل الاجتماعي تحت بالدسكريبشن، ويلا نبدأ.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
طيب يا مشان يا خوي مدير عصب علينا.
You're enjoying.
وصلنا لكنه بالنايت كلاب تطلع. هم السادس بقانا.
Bukowski.
Phelps, back again.
والله
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole.
Oh,
Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
Two musicians, Biddleston and Bo. And get this, they used to be in a four-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
أول شيء والله.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him.
والله ضرب.
Certainly sends a message.
في ضربات بكل الاتجاه. واضح الطاق. أسي. نشوف إيش عنده. تلقى في شيء هنا. أوه معروفين يا حبيبي.
Source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
معروفين يا حبيبي. نشوف هذا بعد ايش فيه. اوه.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
في شيء صار. هنشوف.
What's that click?
شنو هذا؟ شكله هذا.
Neat trick.
اوه.
Case must have cost more than the trumpet.
اوف 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 اوف. وش ذا؟
We should follow up on the musician angle.
Another day, another dollar.
Blue room. طيب. ايش تلبر ذي؟
He kept his stash close at hand.
هذا الإبر اللي حقت المعروفين. حبيبي. هذا وضع مخدرات.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective.
111.
Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea.
نصاب.
It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
أول شيء نصابة.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
Ooh.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Okay, وصلت المعلومة.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
واثق قلت انت يمنته يعني الادمي ما عنده ثقة نهائيا. طيب.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
طيب.
Thank you for your help, man.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
اوه هذا المعروفين يا اوه السجاير.
Army surplus again.
كلور.
McGoldrick must have been moving contraband through the club.
طيب. هلا وش بقى؟
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
طيب. اوكي. السلاح. اوه.
These look brand new. Never
Hey.
fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
هذا
This guy hunting
جديد.
for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
جد ممكن.
It's more than you'd think.
بلو روم. شو اسمه؟ قل كيف تعرف المدير حقهم؟ اوه اغاني ودنيا. وجا قطعنا عنهم التمرين.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
ممكن والله خوي جاب يفقع وجهه.
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
يلا خلنا نسألك بعضا من الأسئلة. يلا بسم الله.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
Why?
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
Oh.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
طيب.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
نصابة.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago.
كيف؟
He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
طيب.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day, you'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
واضح ان في شيء بيسوي. اوه راقبهم. حلو. عرفنا من محلها. اوه دخلت هنا وانا لا تسوي شيء تندم عليه يا هلا الألمانية. راقبها. ادخل غرفتها. طيب جيتها. عندك عليه وشن. اوه اها خوينا كول مسوي واحد شكله راح نام معها وهذا شافه. واضح انه بيبلغ علي ابن الكلب. جيته
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Goddamn Harry thinks he can get fresh
Professors.
LAPD, we have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
What's up?
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit. I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
طيب.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge.
صح.
One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
العيوب والله الرعب.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know, dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Hey, what's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
Everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus. I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
آخر شيء هذا.
Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car.
في رمي في رمي في دعس. والله 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 يعني شكله يرمي على البساط. هنا واحد يرمي على الباص المكان هذا جالس هناك. هو ذبح له شرطي. عز الله عقابه الموزع.
Stay down.
He's emptied 2 clips into the bus. As near as we can make out, he's on the roof of
ماثر. ذبحته. اوه هم يجون اخي. اخيرا شنو ذا؟
Phone number and restaurant table.
ريستورانت الساعة 2 PM 2 يعني.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And the cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
طيب يلا خلنا نسمع.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Cool Ridge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
طيب.
So what happened?
Not much. Cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money.
عشان
Too
فلوس
bad he
ها.
didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
اوكي. طيب.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
من
How
اللي
the
شاف؟
fuck do I know?
نص.
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Hello, Jack.
هذا جاي.
This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
زعلان علينا خوينا.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Oh. طيب.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
صادق قبلي. Okay.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
طيب.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus in the middle of Hollywood.
اي نعم
Are you
رمى
gonna tell me what's
بالرصاص.
going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
طيب.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
ايه وش اللي تعرف عنه؟
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
مع ذلك يطالع بعينه بعين، ما رمش بعينه بس انه يبلع اكل. خايف.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset
Oh,
Boulevard.
في
Victims are Chris Majowski.
في واحد ثاني.
Another name from the manifest?
Up and shot the man.
هذا هو اللي هم
2 of
اللي
them
رموا.
officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Watch it. These guys aren't gonna go quiet. Open fire!
ذبحته.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
اليوم فيه حلو شوتر نتورك حلو فيه اليوم اجتماع راح نروح لهم بالليل. راح نسيد هذا وش هذا رسالة. اوه حصلنا
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst.
اوه تونا واصلين. هذا اللي ندور عليه هذا الشخص. اوه اللي كان ذبحوه وهجوا. يلا الكلب.
Getting close and steer him off the...
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
ماتوا. واحد.
Stay down.
اثنين.
Tag the rest of them.
If you like, I'm still gonna ice you.
ذبحناه. اوكي خلاص على وشك الموت.
Tell Courtney.
ايه
Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. God.
مات على آخر نفس. وش ذا؟
Polar Bear Ice Company. They really did it.
Business card.
Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
طيب.
Light them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
عرفوا النموح. كذا حلوة.
On the roof, Cole, nailed.
Stay down.
Keep moving.
Find some cover. Keep that, fucker.
Wide open here.
Stay in cover.
Oh.
Stay in cover.
They're making a run for it after them.
ذبحت واحد. خلصنا. ما هلا نخلص هالثانيين هنلحق.
Have to get 45.
ذبحنا. والله ذبحناكم. انهينا.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
KGPL to Car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Boy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
خلاني أنا اللي أخلص الشغل.
Evidence. Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, Detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolridge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old unit. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth.
طيب.
Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
طيب.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Doesn't mean I'm involved. صادق.
How do you think this is going to play out, Courtney? It's either going to be you or Jack.
What's this got to do with Jack? Jack would never be involved in anything like this.
But you would.
He has already denied any wrongdoing. Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
يا رجال بيعترف خلاص.
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you wear.
شو؟ امسكوا طردوني يا عيال الكلب. يا عمي خلاص هذا هو بيعترف. يلعنوا باشكالهم.
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps.
ليش يستبعدون؟
Hand over your badge and gun. Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
شوفوني وانا راح العاد.
He'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that.
عشان رحت نمت مع رحلة الألمانية.
The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun. Keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press.
استبعدوني.
What the hell were you thinking?
لأنه بوقتها كان حرب بين الألمان والأمريكان، فكنت رحت للألمانية يعني عشيقة كول، عشيقة ألمانية، فعشان كذا زعلوا واستبعدوني عشان بس إني أنا عشيقة كول. أرها الألمانية هذه، ولا هذه مرتي مروحة زعلانة لما سمعت فرقة. أوه احلبت شنو؟
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them?
طلع كل يحب الألمانية ومرته حذفت ملابسه. قادتني زوجتي من برا البيت.
To tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning.
اوف.
I can't
جت الشرطة
stand it.
البيت هنا. اوه حذفت ملابسي. خذتني برا البيت. استبعدتني الشرطة. اوه جوا التصوير يصورون. ما معي سلاح. ايه وين اروح؟ كنا بالحل القضية بس رحت مع الألمانية ودتني بداهية. رجعت لها بسبتها هي اللي سوت كل شيء. والله خوي الكلب هو اللي بلغ علي ابن الكلب شريكي. هذا اللي سببت في استبعادي من التحقيق. سوت لي بلاوي، انطردت من البيت. مع ذلك خلاص انطردت. بس هذا وصلنا ما تشوفون وصلنا لنهاية مقطعنا لهذا اليوم. مقطع جنوني غريب عجيب، بس إن شاء الله عجبكم المقطع. وإذا عجبكم المقطع لا تنسون بزر اللايك والاشتراك معنا في هذا القناة. كان معكم مستردل من قناة مستردل جيمز. السلام عليكم.